नादाष्टकम
हरे यात्रा can come if you that if my we are making some temple we can sometimes just it's moving temple so that because no role of friend because emotion law our body we are the most intelligent body we can know about brain we can damage to स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं Father. Vasudev. Of here, what we are 19 ancient years only Visa. Generally, we Yatra like temple you will see or temples, they will bring Lord on a Rath Yatra was happening in Odisha. Now it happens everywhere. Is the is the way of the song. Very different happening. Because we like kind of issues. So many things become pray Lord. We ask Lord, can you please mercy on us? Please shower your grace on us. Can you please take care of us? Inside. So rather than physical action, exercises. Because Lord is outside the temple. He exercises mercy and grace for some reason, whatever it may be, not come to the temple. Lord says that there too. Outside the temple, he extends his mercy. So the grace and mercy inside the holiday having a don't see any story behind why he's not looking at the regular default that we are seeing. Is a story behind discuss the story behind this process in the Chariot festival. We don't have time, so have devoted small very very it's small. But if it is intense, big, like a forest fire, what will the we do? It fight. very like everything we see reminds us of them. So when the devotion is very deep and intense, a way intensified is. So gopis of Vrindavan, gopas of Vrindavan are the greatest devotees of the Lord. You all may be wondering, oh, I heard it in a different way, Mataji. Gopis are, I thought that they are only girlfriends of Krishna. They are greatest devotees. Bhagavatam, great devotees, Narad Muni, Arjuna, everybody says that at least we get a little bit of what devotion gopis have for Krishna. So gopis, when Krishna left Vrindavan to Dwaraka, gopis were feeling intense separation. They know that Krishna is there. They only have eternal relationship with Krishna. All the other relationships that we have are temporary. It sounds a little harsh, but that is the truth. All of us are related to somebody as son, daughter, wife, husband. As soon as we leave this body, we take another body. We are wife, husband, different roles to somebody else. The only one relation that we have, permanent, eternal, is the relations that we have with the Lord. You may be wondering, do we have a relationship with Lord? I thought that I only have to come and ask Him to protect me, fulfill my desires. No. We, all of us, have a unique relationship with the Lord. Then you all may be saying, I don't feel that, Mataji. I don't feel any relation. True, we all don't feel now because we forgot our relationship with the Lord. We are acting as the bodies that we are tracking. We are like those actors who play the roles. They may be playing hero in one, villain in one. So they got used to playing, let's say one actor plays a role for his lifetime, 20, 30 years. He forgets who he is and he starts acting in that role. Wherever he goes out, people also start seeing him in that role. So we are all like that. We forgot that we have a relationship with the Lord, and we are trying to protect the relations that we have with this body, which is temporary. So the gopis know that, and they were feeling lot of separation because they love Krishna so much. When Krishna left from Vrindavan to Dwaraka, they were feeling lot of separation. So once Krishna happened to hear the pastimes of Gopi, when Mother Rohini, all the wives of Krishna, they want to know what is that the gopis have. Everybody say that they are the greatest devotees of the Lord. They love Krishna so much. So they started asking Yashoda and Mother Rohini, can you please tell us the pastimes of them? And then they were explaining, Krishna happened to hear that. Krishna, Baladev and Subhadra, they were hearing. They kept Narad Muni, they told that, oh, nobody should come inside. We are staying in pastimes, so nobody should come inside. But Krishna, Baladev and Subhadra, they happened to hear. And this expression of Krishna is, he himself was feeling extreme pleasure, joy, seeing the separation which gopis are having for him. Like, he's like, oh, they love me so much, they miss me so much that they are not thinking of anything else. They are not able to forget me. See, if a person is in front of us, that missing part is not there. We will only see that person in that person. If that person is not in front of us, in everything you will see that person. The dress they wear, the food they eat. So gopis were 24/7 seeing everywhere Krishna only. In the bumblebees, in the tree, in the flower, everywhere they are seeing Krishna. And when Krishna was hearing that, Krishna's eyes came out. His mouth went inside. His limbs became motionless. And that is the form that is, this is the form that is. Where Krishna became like this when he was hearing how gopis were feeling so much agony. Like they are very sad because they are missing Krishna. They are having that intense separation feelings from Krishna. Narad Muni happened to see this. And Narad Muni says, Lord, can you please give version of this form to everybody in the world? I happen to see this form, but nobody else see this form. So can you please make this form visible to everybody in the world? Krishna is he cannot be known to his devotees. He said, okay, your desire will be fulfilled. So later, was given to make was given a task to Vishwakarma, who is the architect of Devi Devata's heavenly planets. He was given a task to sculpture, to carve deities of Lord, so that he can build a temple, so that everybody can come and pray. So one condition he kept: give me 21 days, lock me in a room, don't come and disturb me. If you come and disturb me, I'm going to leave it as it is and I'll go. So King Indra said, okay, we'll do that. He locked him in a room for 21 days. For 14 days he was hearing noises from inside, so he was like, oh, okay, some work is going on. The deities are getting ready. Suddenly on one day he didn't hear anything. When he didn't hear anything, obviously anxious, I have given a job, whether he doing it or not. So he opened the door. Then he realized what's the mistake he did. However, they were left by Vishwakarma like this. Half like this. So this is the desire, this is the wish of Narada Muni which Krishna wanted to fulfill. So he was made like that. And then Indra was thinking, even though the deities look like incomplete for us to our material eyes, they are full of devotion, they are full of mercy. This is the form Lord looks when he looks at his pure devotees who are feeling love and joy for him. So he thought that they are perfectly set for worship. So King Indra started worshipping this. So they are installed in Purushottama Kshetra, Jaganath Puri. Even at the time of complete devastation, Jaganath Puri does not dissolve. Jaganath Puri does not dissolve. For sadhana bhaktas, Jaganath Puri is the place. Vrindavan is the place for saints. For sadhana bhaktas, Jaganath Puri is the place. Jaganath Puri has lot of glories. Every man with Jaganath Puri has glories. Krishna says here and you don't get credit. And somebody knowingly go and do that. Just walk there in Jaganath Puri. Krishna says, I give you the credit of doing the parikrama. Such a holy place is Jaganath Puri. Those of you who live in India, make sure, put it in your bucket list to go and visit Jaganath Puri. Lord will be like this. He is going to come on Ratha outside on June 19th in Jaganath Puri. If happen, you all watch in YouTube, you will see how magnanimous it is. He is the real hero. You all see, right, that these political leaders, heroes, they gather the people to show their strength. Millions of people come for Jaganath Puri's Rath Yatra from all over the world, all over the place. So keep it on your bucket list. So this is the story of the form of the Lord. Jaganath, Baladev and Subhadra in between. Most merciful. His eyes are open. Do you all see that? He showers his mercy always. Now coming to the story of Ratha. What is this? So did you all get a doubt? What actually am I doing when I'm pulling the Ratha? Most of the times we do so many things without knowing for what we are doing that. That's why what happens over the period of time, it becomes mechanical. We will be on phone, we can pull the Ratha. We will be on the phone, we can finish Sahasranamam, offer anything. Because it just became mechanical. Because we never tried to dive deep into that, why it is. But we all are expert in one thing. If anybody comes and says, oh, this is all sentiment, this is all foolishness, then we will say, yeah, maybe foolishness. We don't know first of all. We don't try to know, but we are very sure that this is wrong. So let us all try to know why we are pulling Ratha today, so that you all can pull the Ratha with that mood. So as I said, again goes back to Gopis. Gopis are the greatest devotees of the Lord. They always, when they did not like when Akrura took Krishna to Dwaraka, they even cursed their eyelids. That why Brahma made these eyelids? He doesn't know how to make. If because of the eyelids opening and closing, we are missing to see the Lord for the fraction of a second. What happened? They all to do claims. They happened to Krishna. And the intense love they have inside, which has grown over the years, they are feeling that separation from their hands that cart to take Krishna from Kurukshetra to Vrindavan back to make him sit on his heart. So now, today, when we are pulling the cart, we are helping those gopis who are the greatest devotees of the Lord. Krishna gets pleased when we serve his devotees rather than serving him directly. He looks the last person in the row. Like we all maybe, we are all always like front seat. Let me book a spot in the front for me. I need to be visible. I need to be in the paper. I need to be in the news. But do you all know where Krishna's eye goes? He looks at the people outside who are making the cart ready for all of us to pull. He's looking at the person in the kitchen who is making the prasadam ready for the devotees to eat. He's looking at the person who is cleaning the temple. Krishna looks at the end. Oh, who is helping my devotees, my devotees, my devotees? His eye goes there. So today, we are all going to help these gopis who are pulling the cart to bring Krishna from Kurukshetra to Vrindavan. We are going to assist these gopis. They are greatest bhaktas. Bhakti can only be bestowed to us by pure devotees of the Lord. You all say, Krishna, I built a temple. Krishna, I chanted Vedas. I'm fasting. I'm serving. He says, sorry, I'm not pleased. Because those are all the material things those are all the things that does not please me. What pleases me? Your love. Vedeshu dullabam adullabam atma bhaktam. Very difficult to available for anybody else who comes and says, I chanted Vedas, I did fasting. But for his devotee who has that pure love for him, he is very easily available. So these devotees, gopis, he is very easily available to them. So now, today when we are assisting these devotees, these gopis, to pull Krishna from Kurukshetra to Vrindavan, they will bestow that love, bhakti on us. In that way, we are pulling Krishna into our hearts. Right now, our hearts are not pure. Right now, we are not ready. Mataji, I don't want Krishna in my heart. I have too many things to do. I have so many responsibilities. If I keep Krishna in my heart, I may not be able to do my job, take care of my kids. Trust me. When you put Krishna in heart, everything else falls in place. All of us are under misconception that material and devotional lives are two separate. No. When you connect yourself with the supreme power, the challenges that you face in your life, day-to-day life. Is there anybody in this room who say that I don't have any challenges? I'm expert in everything. I can solve any problem in this world. I never felt difficult. No, right? So, all of you go and search in YouTube how to wake up early, how to be motivated, how to do the things. What do they say? Keep 10-15 minutes in the morning for yourself. Connect to yourself. Meditate. Read a book. Don't watch the phone. Don't do things. Connect to yourself. Meditate, all those things. So when we connect in the morning to that supreme power, the Lord, by chanting of the holy names of the Lord. In Kali Yuga, in previous yugas, people has to do tapasya in the forest, do big yajnas and yagas, do deity worship to get the mercy of the Lord. Kali Yuga, Krishna knows that we are so limited in our senses and we are so much full of desires. So he made it so easy. He said that, just chant my name. I will give you the same benefit as those devotees who are doing the tapasya, yajna are getting. So in Kali Yuga, chanting of the holy names is the only remedy. So today, when we are pulling the cart, we are helping those gopis to pull the cart, pull Krishna into our heart. So even though our heart is full of impurities, even though we are not pure, we are full of faults, Krishna is not judging us. Lord is not judging us. He's just seeing whether we are loving him or not. If we start loving Krishna, if we start asking that sincere desire, Krishna, please come and sit on the lotus flower of my heart, remaining all things will fall in place. Don't worry. Krishna says that, Yoga Kshemam Vahamyam. I will preserve what you have and I will bestow what you don't have. Why doubt? He is not just the master of this one universe. He is the master of unlimited universes. He is the master of... There is nothing in this world which Krishna cannot do. There is a saying that people who know Hindi know, Rakhe Krishna, Mare. If Krishna wants to protect, nobody even can touch our hair, small piece. If Krishna don't want to protect, nobody can protect us. So don't worry. Don't think that I don't want Krishna, I don't want to assist. Just whatever may be, even if you have pure love, if you are full of desires, full of impurities, whatsoever it may be your state, just have that intention that I am pulling this card, this thread, so that I can bring Krishna into my heart. So without any shyness, without any inhibitions, when the devotees are chanting the holy name of the Lord, please chant. If our mouth is not used for chanting the holy names of the Lord, Bhagavatam says it's of no use. No use of the power of talking if we did not use it in the service of the Lord. So today, with that mood that I'm assisting these great devotees to bestow bhakti to me, so that I can also one day develop that Suddha Bhakti, pure Bhakti, that love for Krishna. One day I can revive my relationship with Krishna. All of us have that. Now I forgot. So let me do that. Or I have something that is bothering me. Even that will go away. The only thing that you all have to do next 15-20 minutes is trying to bring Krishna into your heart. Chant the holy names of the Lord loudly so that He can hear. We can try to focus on the Lord. So that is the secret behind the Rath Yatra. So that is why Rath Yatra festival is celebrated, where we are assisting the gopis to bring Krishna from Kurukshetra to Vrindavan, and for us we are trying to bring into our hearts. So that is what it is. And I'll stop here. Thank you all so much. Anybody wants to comment or want to question or anything? 5 minutes or yeah. Anybody? So thank you all so much. Chanting does not require any decrease. Chanting does not require any expertise in Sanskrit or anything. It is so simple. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. O Supreme Lord, please always engage me in the service of your lotus feet. That is the mood that we are going to have. That is the biggest benediction. Don't think that I did not say the list that I have. I want job, I want wife, I want husband. Don't worry. He knows. Just seek this, which is very rare, very difficult. Bestow me love and devotion to your lotus feet. Thank you all so much. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo.